We want to have a great connection with the city of Memphis, the high school coaches of Memphis, the AAU teams of Memphis, and certainly the players from the University of Memphis. But we also want to become a team that all of Memphis puts its arms around and claims as their own. And I'm going to challenge every one of you in this room to take a peek at the University of Memphis women's basketball program this year. I've shared with Galen in the past, and I've shared with some other people, that there's no reason why our program can't be the best program in our league and be an outstanding program regionally and perhaps even nationally. Those things are very attainable. I also happen to be very lucky in the places that I've been in the past. And when we talk about filling the El Marone Fieldhouse, and we talk about taking some of our games to the FedEx Forum, people say, Coach, you got a lot of work to do. And I say, what you don't know is how much belief I have that we can make those things happen. And I just happen to have been in places. At Ohio State University, we led the nation in attendance with nearly 12,000 people a game. When I went to the New York Liberty, we averaged 14,000 people a game at the Garden in the middle of New York City in the summer. Went to the Washington Mystics, took over a team that was a very poor team. 2 years later, we were in the playoffs, and we led the league in attendance with over 14,000 people a game. Went to the University of Minnesota, had a very good team there, ended up in the Final Four, led the Big Ten in attendance with over 9,000 people a game. So I am the wrong person to tell that this cannot happen at the University of Memphis, because I know what's possible, and I know if we put the right team on the floor, I feel like the city of Memphis will embrace us because you guys like winners. Am I right? Everybody loves a winner. We need some exposure to make that happen. When you go back to your office today, I want you to share the story of the University of Memphis women's basketball program. I'm hoping that you'll begin to hear radio ads and see billboards about the University of Memphis women's basketball. Exposure is one of our struggles right now, and we're working very hard with the commitment of our administration to make that positive exposure happen for our program. Galen's going to hit everybody in this room for season tickets as you walk out of here, so get ready. Go out the side door if you don't want Galen to get you. Because we're going to ask you to buy season tickets and come enjoy our program, but we do think it's a program that you'll be very proud. We will play the large majority of our games at the El Marone Fieldhouse. That's a great facility for us. One of the short-term fixes that we have is to move also some of our games downtown to the FedEx Forum. You guys have heard a lot about the importance of recruiting in our game. Every head coach will stand in front of you and say how important recruiting is. 17-year-old kids love big, beautiful buildings. And we're going to take some of our games down there to show them that. And our university has made the commitment to move approximately half of our home schedule down there as soon as we get the Grizzlies figured out and our men and figure out how to schedule around those two big-time events in that facility also. And then over the long term, what we really hope to do is to come up with a better solution for an on-campus type facility. And that's something that we are working very hard in discussions with our administration to make those things happen. We think that's important for the university. We also think it's a tool for those people in the community to come to our campus and highlight what a great university that we have. This community is important to us. Like I said, John is the darling of this town, as is his team, and rightfully so. Go Tigers? Go Tigers! But we think there are room for two, and we're hoping to be that second team. We intend to be wildly successful at the University of Memphis, and we certainly want everybody in this room to take part in that process and also to take pride in the team that we are trying to become. And I will say this to you again, we will become the class of Conference USA, and I hope that you'll join us in that quest and support us as we go forward. So what I'd like to do also, I found out last time that there were a lot of things that I really did not cover.